Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to our video lesson today. I don't teach everybody through online because of the internet connection is very bad, and yeah, it's really bad. And I made this video for you because of it's easy for all of you to study everywhere, anywhere. You can study through this. And welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, we will continue from last week. Yeah, uh, what did you study last week? So last week we studied about what is it? So you can move above here about the globalization, right? Here, disciplines and also multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary, right? Okay, and also it has technical words. We have a lot of terms for all of you to know about them. Yeah, and now, today, more we will learn about the what when we talk about globalization. What we talk about when we talk about globalization. Before we move on to this new point, please tell me that you studied last week about global citizen, right? What is global citizens? So you can see here is that globalization it has its definition already on your screen. People will see their local actions as having global consequences and who have accepted that they have a responsibility to work together for the connections of the world and its people. That is called global citizen. And I have one more definition for it. Uh, yeah, two more, not only one. The first one we can say it refers to someone who is aware of and understand the wider world and their place in it. They take active roles in their community and work with others, make our planet more peaceful, sustainable, and fairer. And one more of these definition is called all about encouraging young people to develop the knowledge, skills, and values they need to engage with the world. Okay, all about encouraging young people to develop the knowledge, skills, and values they need to engage with the world. Yeah. So these are called the definition, and also make sure you understand from this global citizen. That's why we call like this. And now move on to this next one. What we talk about when we talk about globalization. Yeah. What is globalization? Yeah. What is globalization? Globalization. It means a complete wraps. Yeah, a complete wrap of social processes that intensify and expand worldwide economic, cultural, political, and technical exchanges and connections. That is called globalization. And also, it has a lot of and more definition for these globalizations. Now move and also read to this. Take together. Start from here. Global study emerged in the context of and in response to globalization. But what exactly are we talking about when we talk about globalization? Globalization is a relatively new term. Yeah, new term. Although it made its dictionary debut in the 1961, it was rarely used until the 1980s. Yeah, when it began appearing in academic uh, literature with the increasing frequency, the term entered into common parlance. Yeah, parlance. Uh, I'm not sure that we last week did we study? Yeah, did we study vocabulary? These new terms already or not? So this parlance it means groups of two words. Sorry, groups of words or style or speaking used by particular groups of people. This is called parlance. And in the 1990s, 90s. And today is deploy. Yeah, deploy across. Deploy is mean to use something or someone, especially in an effective way. Yeah, across disciplines. And also discipline, everybody have known it already. That we studied from the previous slide. Across the world, across the radical approaches, and across the political spectrum. Yeah, spectrum. I'm sure that last week everybody studied already about the new terms. Yeah, and despite the pervasiveness of the new of the term today, it remain ambiguous. Yeah, ambiguous. Pronounce it ambiguous. Yeah, and contested. Yeah, contested. Perhaps because it is used in many different ways to support a variety of competing interests. Yeah. Uh, some believe globalization is intrinsically good. Others believe it is inherently bad. And still others assert that while it is instinctively neither good nor bad, it can have both positive and negative effects. Some conflate. Yeah, conflate. Conflate mean to combine two or more separate things, especially pieces of text, to form a whole. That's called conflate. Yeah. Globalization. Some conflate globalization with internationalization. Well, other equate. Yeah, with it with westernization. Westernization requires the ideas and ways of doing things that are common in North America and most of Europe to be used and accepted by someone or something in or from another part of the world. Yeah. Some view globalization as new phenomenon driven primarily by new technologies such as satellite. Yeah. So the people around the world today make a communication easily by using the modernized things in this new technology. Yeah, and that is called like satellite, cell phones, and internet. Whereas others see it as an extension of ongoing processes that encompass of all of human history. Scholars from a variety of disciplines have weighed in on the term, yeah, developing their own definition of and theories about globalization. Uh, According to Manfred B. Steger and a professor of global studies at the Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology developed, have developed a particularly useful definition that synthesizes the definitions of numbers of prominent scholars. Yeah. According to the Steger, globalization referred to a multi-dimensional set of social processes that create, multiply, stretch, and intensify worldwide social independencies, and it changes. Yeah, it changes. Well, at the same time, fostering in people a growing awareness of depending connections between the local and distant. Because the Steger's definition is complex and also multifaceted. Yes, multifaceted. It is therefore to explore some its component, component part in greater depths. Yeah, in greater depths. So last week we studied already about this, and today I just use all use a little bit about this globalization, and also it has this globalization. its definition here, and also it has many definition and and discussion about this globalization from the, yeah, we can say that prominent scholars, yeah, uh, discuss with each others about this globalization. And what we have, yeah, to learn, and we are gonna learn about today's new point is globalization as a series of social processes more, yeah. So about this, the first important part of Steger's definition is that globalization is not an event. Yeah, it's not an event, a singular process, or sorry, or monolithic. Yeah, monolithic rather. Entity rather. Globalization consists of multiple with. Okay, studying new terms. The first one is monolithic. Yeah, monolithic means too large or too regular or without interesting differences and unwilling or unable to be changed. That's called monolithic. And rather, it's mean that on the contrary. Yeah, on the contrary. Globalization consists of multiples ongoing independent actions and operations. Yeah, operations. It's also important to note that these processes are social. For example, they relate to human society, its members, organizational patterns, and relationships. Yeah. Social. What is social? Yeah. Social society. Yeah. Mm, Additionally, these social processes are generative, meaning that they create and expand networks of connections. Stecker points out that these networks increasingly overcome traditional political, economic, cultural, and geographical boundaries. Yeah, this social process. Here, look at the socials. What is social? Social refers to the way humans interact and organize. It's called socials. Yeah, and more about globalization as a series of social processes. We move on to the next one about the territorializations. Yeah, what is deterritorializations? Okay, look at here. The territorializations, I mean, the interactions of people through around the world become easier and easier to make a communication from one country to another country, from one place to another place with distance. Yeah, even though uh, they live far away or the furthest from each other, from space to space, yeah, from place to place around the world, they can make uh, yeah, a good communication from each other, from country to country, by using modern things, new technology these days, like uh, the same I mentioned about. It has in the text, like satellites, cell phones, computer. You have like Facebook this day. Yeah, a lot of people use this app to make uh, communication. Okay, we can say that keep in touch. Yeah, keep in touch. And other scholars use the term deterritorialization, sorry, to refer to the ways that network or connection are transcending traditional boundaries. So this is called the deterritorialization. Yeah, interactions other people around the world to become easier. Yeah, and easier and also easily like services. Okay. Mm, the term foreground, the idea that in a globalized world, many social activity and changes can take place without geography functioning as a constraint. Yep. In other words, territory defined as a geographically identifiable space. Yeah. So this is called ទីតាំងភូមិសាស្ត្រណាទីតាំងសម្គាល់ភូមិសាស្ត្រ geographically identifiable space is no longer the only locale. Yeah, locales I mean place. Yeah, កន្លែងឬក៏មូលដ្ឋាន. Yeah, only locales in which social activity can occur. Yeah. Roland Robertson, for example, professors of sociology at the University of Pittsburgh, has described, globalization as the compression, as the compression of the world. And Malcolm Waters, professor emeritus of sociology at the University of Tasmania, Australia, has referred to it as a social process in which the constraint of geography on social and cultural arrangement reside. Reside means to move further away into distant or to become less clear or less bright. Yeah, it's called reside. The internet is a classic example of a deterritorializing technology, allowing people to communicate in real time with other individuals and groups around the world via text, audio, and video. Yeah. Here, the points that is highlighted for all of you of the globalization. It's important for all of you to know about this. Deterritorialization also means that people, services, goods are available to each other across the globe through a variety of means and in increasingly immediate ways. For example, when you might go online to purchase a laptop that was originally designed in Cupertino, California, but mass-produced in Guangzhou, China. A call to the company to learn more about the product. Might connect you with a customer service representative located in Bangalore, India. If you were to decide to purchase the laptop, your order would likely print out in a warehouse half a world ways away only minutes or even seconds after clicking the buy now button. Yeah. Okay. Yes, within 2 to 3 days, the laptop would arrive on your doorstep. Yeah, on your doorstep. It make easier for the people to cross from country to country to buy things. Yeah. From the consumer perspectives, the process seems quick and easy, but that simple. Consumer experience is the product of a complex worldwide network of technology processes and it changes that are deterritorializing the globe. The globe. So about this one is the definition and also the main point and the important point for all of you is deterritorialization. Deterritorialization. Also, many people and services and goods are available to each other across the globe, where a variety of means and increasingly immediate ways. Yeah. So this is called deteriorization. Yeah, deteriorization. So and also it's the standards of this the definition of this word. It means geographical territory or place becomes less of a constraint on social interactions. Yeah. To make you easier to understand from this, you can use these points. Yeah. You can take these points. Or one more you can take from me here is that the interaction of the people around the world is become easier, like civilians connect with each other from country to country. Yeah, this is called deterritorialization. Yeah, deterritorializations. Okay, if you have any question to ask me more about this new point, you can uh, send me your questions via our Telegram account or groups. Yeah, goodbye. See you. Good luck.